Why do you think that so many people fear the sales industry?
There's a couple reasons. One, obviously the sales industry has a different mindset of what you need to bring to the table. When you show up to be a salesperson, the number one goal is to sell a product.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, in this industry, some people feel sales has a bad connotation to it. They think that you can be a little too pushy, you can be a little too assertive, and that's not their nature. That's not their behavior.
Right.
And
aggressive, would you say?
Yeah, being aggressive is not your nature. And so what you have to do is find an industry to where your behavior and your nature works.
Right.
It may not be automotive sales. It may be insurance sales. It may be pharmaceutical sales. But every industry has the ability for you to work in as long as you're willing to understand the behavior that you need to have to be in it. Right. And I think if, a couple things. One, first of all, you have to believe that you could do it. It's a mindset. One, you've got to believe it. Secondly, you got to see it. That means you see the vision, you see where you're going, you see yourself being a successful salesperson. And then the third thing is you got to say, hey, I got it. Once you believe it, you see it, and you got it, you can't let go.
Right.
And so I think for most people who want to get in this industry, I think they don't even believe that they can be successful first.
Okay, yeah.
And so it's just a mindset. You got to believe that you can do this. And then once you make that commitment to believe in it, and then you see the vision, see it through, and then when you get to, I got it, I got this information, I'm going to make the best of it. And for those people who ride it out, they're usually long-term successful salespeople. Now here's the caveat: getting with the right product and getting with the right team.
Okay.
You have to have somebody that's willing to train you and coach you into being a successful salesperson.
Right.
Very few people walk through the doorway and say, I got it. Most of them are going to start off, I need to believe that I can do this.
Yeah.
And then I need to see it.
Right.
And as a manager, trainer, or a coach, your job is to get them to see it. Your job is to get them to believe it. And if you can get them through that, then the most important thing for them is to just show up and be committed to the process. Right. And so once they take the negative connotation out of the picture, a lot of times it falls back on the individual, who they are. And if they can get past that, get through past themselves, they can be real successful at this industry. And it's life-changing. A lot of people have changed their course of life, career-wise, personal-wise, because they chose to get into the sales industry that allowed them to be themselves.
Right.
And that's another big thing. Find an industry that your behavior works with, to where you don't have to feel like you're being pushy or too assertive. Yes, do you have to ask somebody to purchase something? Sure. But keep in mind, sales is about a transaction. If I happen to have a product that you are interested in, and you think it takes care of the pain points that you have, then it's just about me telling you how much it is.
Right.
That's sales 101. If I don't have the product that you're interested in and it doesn't fit your pain points,
right, are you going to move on?
Then that's where the pushiness and assertiveness comes in, and customers do not like that.
Right, exactly.
So ask your customers what's important to them and what their pain points is and what they need in the product, and then match your product up to those items right there, and you won't ever need to be pushy or assertive.
Right.